right, let's move on to Yaiba, episode 3.
Oh, now we're talking about a great anime. Because this anime escalated so fast.
This anime rocks.
Yeah.
I feel dumb for not watching the original.
Kinda, yeah. Well, it looks a little rough though.
Yeah, I mean, so is Gundam.
True, you're not wrong, but yeah, true. But
Check out later in the week.
We're
going to be talking Gundam pretty heavy.
Yeah, but we didn't watch old anime before. We actually had points on that.
Oh yeah, I definitely wouldn't have watched this. It looked too old and crappy. But I was like, you're 100% correct. I retract my statement. I'm surprised I didn't know what this was.
Yeah, that one I agree with. Yeah,
because it's so classically
awesome. Fantastic, yeah.
Yeah. First of all, the opening where they're just like, Onimaru just shows up and he's just like, let's fight. I was like, I wonder what's going to happen. Oh my gosh, they're really going to fight.
He's using he's trying to kill him. He's actually trying to kill Yaiba.
I was like, this escalated quick.
This escalated out of control. I thought it was going to be like, he like comes to school and like is covering up his horns and stuff. It's like, no. He's just an actual demon now. Mm-hmm. Holy moly. I did like the scene where he's like drawing the sword and then the electric sword like senses it and it was a sweet line by the old man. It was like, so you've awakened again, foul Oni.
Yeah.
But no, when he does that and he like cuts Yaiba's bamboo sword thing,
Kendo sword.
I was like, and I feel like we had the same reaction as the entire school. It's like, holy shit, call the police, call the police.
Yeah, they're like, what the heck?
Then he cuts the school in half.
I know. Which animated incredibly. This whole show is animated out the friggin' wazoo. Did love I enjoy also the Yaiba beatdown. Like that was good. That was needed. It definitely had growth of the character and everything like that. Because that fight was awesome. But like I love he whips out the pipe and then he uses his senses, which is always funny because it's just like I don't know how this would work better, but sure.
Yeah.
And it worked for a second.
Yeah.
But then I like how Onimaru pointed out he's like I'm only using one hand, and the second he uses his other hand. First of all, wind sword, cool.
Oh, super cool.
Fuji. What the? I meant to remember the names of the swords.
Yeah, I don't remember. They were something. They were like 12 letters long, and I was remembering those. When he whips that bad boy, when he does that like, the thing about the show is like it wasn't just wind slashes. He did that like cool ass like just like hits the back of it. It's like there's depth to the combat he's doing, which is awesome. And the sword itself is just out of control, amazing. Yaiba got bailed out.
This is a spoiler, so you might want to turn away for a second just because it sounds cool and I don't really care. It's an old anime. Rujian sword. This is a different sword we haven't seen yet. Created by the orb of the dragon. It contains all the powers of the 6 other orbs from water to ice.
Whoa. Well,
this sword's gonna be.
Yeah, the opening does have a bunch of swords. Has a bunch of swords.
And it has that like 6-sided dragon.
Yeah.
But it's like the thunder sword is like Raijin. And the wind sword was like Fusion.
Yeah,
they were ends of the words, but for some reason the internet's not showing me them. But I agree with you. Like how he just like pushed and like a bunch of like wind shot out.
So fucking.
It was so awesome.
This show is awesome. Yeah, then Yaiba gets bailed out by his bird boy.
Yes, emu. I don't know. It's not an emu. I don't know what it is. The tiger doesn't look like a tiger. So
yeah, I don't know. Gets bailed out, and then we get this fantastic scene of his dad returning.
Classic.
His dad dropping a little bit of lore for him, and then Yaiba kidnapping. What's her name?
Sayamaka.
Yeah. When she woke up tied to the tiger, I was like, this episode is fantastic already.
Yes. First of all, how bad do you want to see his dad fight?
So badly. His dad must be. I bet his dad could probably beat Onimaru right now with a regular sword.
Sayaka.
Can I see it? Sayaka.
Yeah. That's good. Or mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, his dad's probably crazy, awesome, powerful.
And just shows up drunk constantly.
Yes, I love it.
You're probably thinking about this like godly sword. Yeah, it's like why do you know this?
I love the scene where it's Miyamoto, whatever mountain, and she's like, I know where that is. And then she's like, right. And then it cuts to like, it just like slowly pans like Yaiba. And he has the biggest smile on. He's like, eh. And she's like, oh no. But then he kidnaps her in the morning. I love. He's like, I brought you other clothes, and it's school clothes. And she's like, why'd you? He's like, I don't know. You're always wearing them, so I thought you liked them.
And she's like, I don't have the energy to explain this to you right now. That's one of my favorites. Is like, It's the subtle giving up against the Yaiba. It gets me. It's like there's just I don't got the energy for this.
And then I love the introduction of this soon to be Yaiba's master, Mushe Miyamoto, whatever.
I thought it was Miyamoto Musashi, because that's like a famous name already.
Yes, I just said it the other way.
Yeah,
I said it as you read.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I did love when he says his name, and she's like, oh, mine's like, oh my god, the famous two-sword style guy. And I was like, so anyways, who are you? I don't really care.
Who are you? I don't give a crap.
It's just like, yeah, the old school anime characters. Anime is like the Luffy, Goku, Naruto to an extent. He wasn't as dumb as the rest of them. He's still dumb. Now Yaiba, oh god, they're such classics.
Yeah, and we got the old master trope now too. And
Who's like, I'm not old.
I'm not old. I'm 400 years old, but I'm not old.
He's like, I'm barely older than you. I was like, to the 14-year-old?
That was so funny. When he stole their boar, I was dying so laughing. Funny, yeah. He's fast. It's definitely one of those masters. He definitely's got like skills and stuff, because he's like doing that thing where he hops on like top of Yaiba's blade and all that crap. And he takes out the Oni Yaiba at the end.
That was awesome with the two branches.
Yeah, it was cool.
I love his two sword style technique, which means that Yaiba will definitely have two swords eventually.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Probably in the opening he doesn't, but also we already saw the scene of him in the opening with the thunder sword. So
yeah,
we saw in this episode where the thunder god. I think it's a god.
I thought it was an Oni. Or is it
I think that was a god that took him over. An Oni is within you. The Oni part is within you. Everyone has Oni like energy within them. But I was gonna say, I do love the scene though when she goes to grab it, it shocks her, hilarious, blah blah, and then Yaiba just goes meh, and picks it up, and he's like, the guy has like an existential crisis. He's like, I have not been worthy. What is this? Blah 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 blah. He's like, maybe I'll train this kid, and it just shows Yaiba the story. He's like, I'm a legendary samurai.
I know. I did like the internal monologue in there. It was just like, is this kid the legendary samurai? Oh.
And then it just cuts to just Yaiba's like,
hey, I got the sword.
His laugh, he just has that Luffy like laugh. I freaking love it.
He had I felt like the master had that whole like building set up, ready to ready to test him and fight him. He's like, hey, so where's the sword? Oh, it's right over there.
Well,
cool.
Mine is what she sees at first. She goes, oh look, the sword. And then
like, right in the open, man. You didn't even try to hide it. I understand.
Could have covered it up.
Exactly. You could have built something around it. You could have done anything.
I just love it. He's like, of course you got shocked by the sword, because what happens? You can't just come over and grab the sword like a fool and an idiot. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. And then Yaiba's just in the background goes, it's exactly what you want it to be.
Oh yes.